What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to replace a 2007 Nissan 350Z belt. As you can see, the belt is down there. Sorry for the poor visibility. It's right down there. See how it's starting to come apart and fray. So this is the front of the engine. I'm going to remove this just to give myself some more space today. I'll figure out if you actually even have to, but there's two 10mm bolts which I already have loosened here, so I'm just going to finish removing those. Another one right here. This is a coolant reservoir tank. I'll just move this hose out the way. It should pop out. Yes, it does. Now you don't want to disconnect it completely, because then you'll drain all your coolant from here. So let's see if we could just get this to the side. Take a look. Alright, nice. So we could just lift this up out the way. I don't see any leaks. Make sure your cap is on tight. Alright. Actually, yeah, if you tilt it over that way, it'll drip down. So let me see what else I can do. Maybe I could just loosen it, take this off from here. Alright, put this hose to the side, and then this one I can move over. There you go, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna swing this light over. This tank over. I was looking at the reservoir, the light. Alright, so there's the belt. Now, if you've never done this before, you're going to want to remember the orientation of the belt. As far as, runs off here, goes to the AC compressor, runs underneath the crank, over it, back over this tensioner, right? Nah, that's just a pulley, it's not a tensioner. Underneath this pulley, underneath that one. This is the tensioner right here that needs to be moved. The only thing that needs to be moved in order to for the belt to come off. I'm assuming that's another belt. This is probably a power steering component. I can't really tell, but I'm going to draw a picture of this just so I remember when I go put it back on. Alright, so I got a piece of paper and I drew this out, this whole system. I know it's not as easy to see there, but this is what it came out to. I'm not an artist, but this is the best I can do. You basically just draw each pulley and you follow the belt, as long as you know which way it'll snake around. That way you know how to put it back. This is the tensioner right here, so this is pushing up against the belt to keep it from flopping around. This is the crank, AC, another idler pulley, probably power steering, and just another, I'm not sure what this one's for, I can't see it from down here. Alright, so the tensioner is this piece right here. Now, I'm going to drop the camera down a little bit, and you're going to see a slot. Right there. Right here. Most of the times these are either a 1/2 inch or 3/8 drive slot that you could stick a pry bar, 1/2 inch pry bar, not a pry bar, 1/2 inch breaker bar, or a 1/2 inch ratchet. It's gonna have to be pretty long. You're gonna need some length on it to counteract the tension that's on that tensioner. If you don't have anything like that, or preferably, this is a serpentine belt kit. You see right there, this from Gear Wrench. The part is 8900, and this is it right here. Comes with all the bits. Pretty universal kit. Most of the times the tensioner is a 1/2 inch, like I said. Actually, I should go test that right now. It's either a 1/2 inch or a 3/8 drive. 3/8 drive square head that fits in here. Let's check it out. It's a little tight. Where are we? Okay, right there. Yep. See how, and it's hard to tell, but yeah, see how it fit in there. So now with this kit, you're gonna fit this in here, and this is ratcheting. Whoa. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. So this kit ratchets, so that'll give you your tension. Sometimes when you're using just a regular 1/2" breaker bar, you only got one way, and it'll get stuck up against a pulley or a belt, another belt or a hose. So this is actually pretty good because you could ratchet this whichever way. So let me go get that piece and I'll show you. Alright, so I fit it into the slot down there. Now this tensioner itself releases tension on the off position. So basically counterclockwise or lefty-loosey, however you want to say it. So if you could see, I'm going to start putting pressure on it, and the tensioner is going to want to move, and the belt will loosen up. See how the belt's coming off? Now, yeah, it's hard for me to turn this over and release the belt. So, but just look at that. Look how the belt is starting to loosen up. So I'm going to take the belt off, and I'll be right back. Actually, let me see if I could hold it here and pull it off. Let's see. There you go. Came off. See that? Came right off. So now you release the tension from here, and that's it. So now we could wait. Where is it stuck on? All right. So let's pull it back off. It's still stuck on something. One of the pulleys. All right. There we go. Now it should come off completely. It's off of there. There you go. See it's coming off. It's gonna come off the crank. Alright, the Ace power steering, I'm assuming that's what it is. Gotta snake that off. Where is it still grabbing? Oh, down there. Oh. It's still stuck down there. It's still stuck down there. Alright, so I'll come right back and I'll show you that. Alright, damn, I finally snaked it out. Now let's check the condition of this thing. I mean, at first glance it doesn't look too bad. I mean, you got a couple of cracks here now. I've seen worse. Right there, but the weird thing is on the outside it was starting to rub here. Either rubbing or just starting to fray from the outside. So that's not good. I see a chunk missing over here somewhere. Right there. There's a big chunk missing right there. That could just be from old age. But yeah, that's the old one. Now what you always have to do is compare it to the new one. This is the new one here. You always want to compare the lengths. Make sure it's the right one. And the thickness, let's hope it's the same thickness. Yeah, I know this is missing some, but alright. Where's the section that's not missing? I think this has been rubbing for a while, so it's probably missing a big chunk. Excuse me. Looks like it should be the same. Alright. But I can't check the length here because I'm holding the phone with one hand, and this is coiled up. So I'm going to check the length and then I'll start installing it. Alright, so it appears to be the same length. Now the hardest part is just snaking it back in. Alright, so this is going to go through the tensioner first, because that's kind of what's in between the engine block, and that seems to be the tightest spot. and then we're gonna keep routing it around. Alright, so now I got the belt on. It was pretty tight. I'd recommend next time taking this air box off so you can squeeze your hand in through this side so you can run the belt. This belt was really tight. Another trick I saw, if you see those two holes right there, those two holes right there is for the tensioner. Once you I guess release the tension from the belt, you can stick a pin through here, or a nail, or a screw, or anything you got, and that'll hold it with the tension released, which is what I should have done. I just realized once I was done. And if you got it close to being completely on, and you can't really, you know, get it in place, the big crank down here, I'm not gonna put my finger down there, but the big crank, the bottom one, there's a 19mm bolt on there for the crank. You can put a big ratchet, which is what I did. I put a big ratchet on there. It used to be a torque wrench, don't mind it, with 19mm, and I cranked it over while I slid the belt on. But yeah, that's how you change a belt on a 2007 Nissan 350, and this is the old one right here. Hey, you see how messed up it is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace.